Well, summertime means summer blockbusters, but if you look at the price for a movie ticket, especially if you're going to go big and do that 3D or IMAX, well, it can set you back. Joining me now is Andy Draper. He's the co-host of Scripps Film Review to help us figure out what's worth our money and what we should be, well, maybe wait at home and see it come on streaming. Let's start with the big one. That is the latest from Jurassic Park. They're somehow still getting movies out of the Jurassic Park franchise. Is this latest one, Jurassic World Rebirth, a must-see in theaters?
Well, I haven't seen it just yet, but there's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement for it. And these movies always deliver on action, on fun. And this is kind of a whole rebirth of the film. It stars Scarlett Johansson and Wicked's Jonathan Bailey, as well as Mahershala Ali. Our adventurers have to go to the island and collect dinosaur DNA for medical studies, medical purposes. So that's our excuse to go to the island. Big special effects, big action. Might be careful with the under 10 kids. Use your best discretion, but this is going to be a big hit this weekend.
And what about for a date night? What's a good movie for maybe more the adult crowd?
Well, if you need something that's really exciting, Brad Pitt's F1 the movie is really tearing up the box office. I saw it last week. It's exhilarating. Brad Pitt plays Sonny Hayes, a veteran race car driver that's come in to help this struggling fledgling F1 team. He initially butts heads with everyone. They have a hot young driver in Damson Idris who's young and talented, but he needs some guidance. They eventually learn to work together, find common ground. It's got a little bit of that Moneyball effect with the underdogs gotta find some non-conventional ways to succeed. But the racing scenes are just electric. Our actors actually drove these cars, and they invented new camera technology to get that footage of our drivers and racers. And they worked closely with the Formula One organization to shoot on-site at live Formula One events. They would shoot scenes between races or between laps, those sorts of things. Really exciting. Good for the person who maybe sees one or two movies a year. This is one of the ones they're going to want to see.
Yeah, I mean, that one makes sense to go see that in an IMAX or some sort of more production-heavy setting than maybe sitting on your couch and just watching it like some of these other ones. But what about for kids' movies? We got Lilo and Stitch versus Leo. I might be saying that wrong. Apologies to all the parents out there. Elio, I'm told, is what it's called. Which of those two, you can tell I'm a big fan, which of those two would you prefer?
Well, Lilo and Stitch has been out for a little bit. It came out in late May, but that's been a big hit, and that's what I would suggest for younger audiences. It's been a big hit, especially that crowd that grew up on young or early Disney films. It's exciting, it's fun. It's, again, for that younger, under 10, under 8 crowds, probably a little bit safer, not quite as scary as something like Jurassic Park, or, they may not be into something like F1. How to Train Your Dragon's also an example that's been fun. Elio just came out last week. That's Disney Pixar's latest animated feature, and it's just been a very troubled production. They lost some of their actors and writers and the director halfway through. They rewrote the movie. It was delayed, and it's just kind of been a mess. Also, the storyline involves our main character, Elio, is orphaned at the beginning, and then he's mistaken for the leader of Earth and goes on this intergalactic adventure. Some parents have not liked the orphaning of the child early on. It's a difficult subject matter. But this looks something that's perfect for streaming when it comes to Disney Plus in a couple of months. Sit down, make a movie night of it on a Friday night.
All right, Andy Draper, he's the co-host of Scripps Film Review. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.